rematch of a match, Ed, that took place just about a month ago. To about the first weekend of March, Ken Cook in the blue and gold singlet and Greg Smith in the blue and silver singlet met in the 160-pound state finals in California. Ken Cook won 10-8 in overtime, and here they are wrestling again a little more than a month later for the National High School Championship. Interesting to see if this will turn around.
Well, this could bring one of two things. This could bring all kinds of action in a wide open match, or the respect for each other that was demonstrated, except for that headlock. There's no respect. And a roll through. And backs.
Some fireworks already. And Cook on top again. But no change in control yet as Smith maintains control. Well, there were plenty of fireworks the first time, Ed. It was a 10-8 match in overtime, won by Cook. So I think we're in for quite a few more points being scored.
I take that all back, Rob. You're right. My God, here I am talking about possibly mirroring each other and just kind of stalking and just trying to get the win to a headlock as I'm saying it.
Smith was the state champion at 152 as a junior. Was dethroned, of course, as we just said, by Cook this year. Cook, a three-time state place winner. Fourth as a sophomore, runner-up at 160 as a junior. And Smith brings him right back down. 4-2, the lead for Kenny Cook on the 4-point headlock right off the bat. Smith with the roll through, 4-2, and he's still controlling on top. Sandy Cagio is our official for this match. Vic Leonard is the assistant.
He's got the leg in, and he's got it real deep around the top of the thigh. You'll see that by the better leggers. That'll stabilize, that'll square you right out. Right now, that's why you don't see a whole lot of movement on the bottom. Look at how wide that base is. It's hard to generate an offense from that point, and that's tough, that's tough.
Sandy Cagio calls a stalemate. 29 seconds left in the first period. Still 4-2 in favor of Kenny Cook. And the sit-out almost gets out, but Smith right there to maintain control, and he still has the legs in. 15 seconds left to go. Smith attended Rim of the World High School in Southern California. Cook from American High School in Northern California.
How do you get Rim of the World on a singlet, Rob? It's got to take up half of it.
No, better known as Rim Wrestling. One period is in the books. Cook still with the 4-2 lead, and he'll start on the bottom.
He's going to have to get the jump to get out of that leg tie.
Smith showed you the first period he was very tough on top, but Cook does manage to kick out for the escape.
He got his hips away beautifully right there, just cut through, nothing real fancy.
Five to 2 the lead now in favor of Ken Cook. Cook wearing the blue and gold singlet, green on the scoreboard, and now Smith trying the fireman's carry. Nice swing behind, and the 2 points given by Sandy Cagio. Vic Leonard says, yeah, you're right, it was 2.
Yeah, he had all he needed with that. He just shot, as you said, Robin, real nice deep fireman, bailed out of the arm and turned the corner. I mean, once again, nothing fancy.
Nice quickness by Greg Smith there.
Take it easy. Send you those pictures.
To score that takedown. And now it's 5-4 the lead for Kenny Cook.
I mean, you get somebody with a deep fireman's on you, and that's what you're thinking, and you're hanging that arm, and all of a sudden the arm's not there anymore, and he's just behind you. That was nice.
Cook turns out. and he has the escape. 6-4, and Cook right in on the double. Can't finish it though.
He's going to have to work low. That's exactly what he did. He stayed low. He didn't come up. And we have a body lock. Now, this could be different. I'm not going to say anything after that first period.
Smith still with the hands locked in the waist, and Cook has him in trouble right here. This is a real predicament for Smith. He's got to get out of here. Oh, nearly flat was Greg Smith there. My goodness. But no back points, just the 2 for the takedown, and it's 8-4. Nearly both shoulders on the mat there.
I wouldn't want to be there.
Smith stands up, easily gets the escape, pushes Cook out of bounds with 30 seconds left in the period. Little question about the score here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to offer our final salute to the medical staff who have been here throughout the tournament to take care of every muscle strain and bruised ego.
Right now, with 30 seconds left in the second period, it says 8-7 in favor of Cook. I'm not sure that's right.
I'm not sure either, Rob, but at our head table, we do have scores, and those scores are officials. We have covered the bases with trying to get the best we could in these finals, and we do have the 2 scores at the table are both wrestling officials. What that means is the communication gap is that much closer, and the interpretation is not a problem. We've seen it throughout the tournament, but we want it to be special in the finals.
Finals, of course, all important in this event.
Now, the one part I don't like about this personally is it just changes the complexion of the match. The match is exactly half over. Although recovery time, you can never really fully get your body or get all your air back if you are fagging. But I'm talking momentum. I'm talking about mental psych. Those things become a factor because, let's face it, at this level, they're all in shape, they all know the moves, and they're all strong. A lot of it's right upstairs above the neck.
We've, especially in a situation like this with a delay this long, it does tend to slow the momentum down a little bit.
Just talking to some of the previous wrestlers, you know, the psyche and the determination, those things, that's what momentum would be known as in other sports. Right now, we just defused that. We're going to go again.
8-5 is the score.
30 seconds left in the second period, 8-5 Green.
8-5 is the correct score. Cook with the lead. With the single, switching off to the double and trying to finish. Smith with his hands locked in the crotch. But what awareness by Cook to try and finish this. Hasn't done it yet. Goodness, what a flurry. Now Smith with the legs. Cook trying to bronco him over, and he does get the 2 points, 10-5.
Cook's got a little bit of hulk that carries him through those situations. Not taking anything away from Smith, but there's those little points of pressure that he's coming through with his points.
Unbelievable how both these guys can score from any position. The explosiveness we've seen from both of these wrestlers, and how difficult it is to finish a move as the escape is given by Cook. And Smith locking in the crotch again, trying to throw the legs in. Hasn't worked yet. Now Cook trying to spin behind, and Smith with the step over, and again.
Yeah, Smith has that locked up. They're funking each other a little bit now.
If Smith could get his leg free here, he'll have 2, and the 2 is given by Sandy Cagio. It's 10-8. And we have already matched the number of points they scored in their state final in regulation with over a minute left, a minute 15 to go. And a potentially dangerous 10-8, the score still in favor of Ken Cook. He'll start on the bottom again.
Now Smith's going to have to make up his mind very soon with the knowledge of, can he turn him or does he have to cut him and either try to take him down twice or take him down to his back. That roll that he's using, that roll that he is attempting to use will take you to the back, to your back, but Cook has obviously been through it before and shifts hips on him.
With the Smith had the cross-body ride there in, tried to work the guillotine, immediately blown potentially dangerous by Sandy Cagio. And now Smith working on the top again. 50 seconds left to go in this match. You have a feeling we haven't seen the last of the scoring.
Absolutely not.
45 seconds.
Smith with the legs in. Looking for the guillotine again, it looks like. Cook trying to maintain that wide hip position.
It looks like he's playing possum here, Rob. Okay, now he's got a wrist. Now he's got a little bit of something to work with. He had nothing to that point.
Now Smith has a situation and called the stalemate by Sandy Cagio. 20 seconds left to go. Now Smith really has a decision to make.
I think he's stuck with trying to turn him. To cut him and do anything different, he's got to have a lot of steam left.
I'll agree. We'll see if we're right. 15 seconds left to go. Cook up on his feet. Trying to reach back for the leg, and again, the stalemate by Sandy Cagio called. 10 seconds left to go. Still 10-8 in favor of Ken Cook. He again starts on the bottom. Does Smith have a tilt left in him? We'll see. 5 seconds left to go. Cook basing out. 1 second, and that will do it. And once again, the same score as in this high school state final.
There was a technical at the end there, Rob. Greg
Which makes the score 10-9.
Smith was trying to cross-face him and got a little bit out of range with it.
Doesn't change the out.
A real good chance. It's just the first step of it.
The rolls that he was sending you through, you were checking your hips in between that roll all the time. Have you been there with him before?
Yeah, he rode me a lot in the state finals, probably like 3 minutes. I knew I just had to try and get him off my hips.
Probably 99% of the people he took that through, he got, but not you. I mean, you had great position on him. You got to be very proud of what you did today.
Yeah, I am. I mean, he turned everybody in the tournament, so I'm really happy with my performance.
Well, congratulations and good luck to you in the future.
Thank you very much.